It's not very often that I see a premium brand golf ball that I've never heard of. I've never heard of this Callaway one, and I bet you haven't either. Let's do it.
And let's do it now.
Hi everyone, James Robinson here. Guys, first things first, I'd like to warmly welcome you all to the channel. And today we are talking about a Callaway golf ball that I came across in Sports Direct, Chris. So what we're going to do, we're going to buy the cheapest balls here. So I promised you a bit of a budget test. Heard of these? Callaway Cxr Power, low compression, £13 in the sale, or Cxr Control 3-piece, £15.99. I'm going to go with these because for £15.99, 3-piece ball could actually, I've never heard of them, it could be the one. I think that is the video rescue. Let's go and play golf.
Talking balls.
We're talking balls yet again. How are you?
Very good, yourself?
Very good. You're looking set for the sun.
Oh, it's just gone in whilst we've started.
It's just gone in a little bit. Now, we should be experts at this ball, Chris. Do you want to tell them why?
Because we've done this video once and the audio wasn't the best. Never heard of it, but it seems on talking balls, it's a lot of golf balls I've never heard of. So
we're doing it again for you, but actually we enjoyed it that much, we're going to have another game. We'll not tell them the result.
I played delightful.
You did play very well.
Hopefully the same.
So much so, would you like the honour?
I've got the same ball, it was a lucky ball, number 4.
There we go. So guys, before we get into this video, do me a favour and get in the comments below and let me know how much do you pay for your golf ball. This golf ball, the Callaway Cxr Control, should have been £21, but how much was it, Chris?
It was £14.99.
£15.99, good effort though.
So close.
So why do we get a Callaway ball for that price? We're going to answer that in today's video.
Well, let's do it.
Sorry, I'll put it back where was it? Been here.
That was like one of mine the other day. I can't put any weight on that right foot.
What's up with it?
I must have done that nail, didn't I?
Oh yeah.
Injured golfer. Don't try and kill a spider by standing on decking with a nail. Oh.
It's a great strike. Stay there, that's fine.
Flushed it?
Yeah, that's alright.
Left side.
Oh, I've got the receipt, Chris, for the beers we had at Rotherham. We did film this video at Rotherham actually, so.
And we had the stones after.
Yep. Right, Callaway 2, I am.
I did have a stones. Got stones today as well.
Well, like that. Kick right. Oh, it's delightful, Chris. Oh,
middle of the green.
I'm glad we're filming this again. Did break my tee though.
I'm injured. What's love got to do with it?
So like I said guys, get in the comments below and let us know how much do you pay for your golf balls. And I found this at Sports Direct when I went shopping. I was roaming around Lidl for the new Crivet ball. Because I couldn't find it, I went in Sports Direct and looked for some premium budget balls. I found the Cxr Distance, which was about £19. But then I also found the Cxr Control, Chris, which we've got today. And I thought £15.99 for a dozen Callaway golf balls. Surely it doesn't get any better than that.
That you've never heard of?
No, I've never heard of. I'm sure some people are saying, well, I play with these, I use these, and I've never heard of them, but I hadn't. And they're a 3-piece golf ball with an ionima cover.
Correct.
Also a resilient mantle and hex aerodynamics. What more do you want?
Oh, I don't know.
Should we get up there?
See.
Not bugging today because it's red hot, and when we filmed this video initially, it was a little bit different, Chris, wasn't it?
Yeah, I had waterproofs on, you had shorts on now.
Yeah, I always wear shorts at the minute. And what I'll do, I'm going to put a couple of the shots that we hit on the last video now, because Chris played some of the best golf he's ever played. We'll not talk about the score. We are going to have a match today and see if you can play some good golf with a £15.99 Callaway golf ball.
Right.
But also, would you be better off spending that £15.99 on maybe a refurbished Pro V1, on an old school Pro V1, something else? I'm not sure, Chris.
Controversial.
Very controversial. Right, I'm front edge of the green, right? You're just on the left here. Right, Chris, missed green for you on the first one.
Yeah, just ran off, but
there.
I know it's obviously, it says on there it should be a slightly higher launching, but it launched at a good height really. Yeah,
it was a nice penetrating shot, wasn't it?
Yeah, and
one of the things you find with these balls, so it has the ionima cover, it's a 3-piece ball, and you generally get a higher launch and trajectory, so you're actually going to get the stop, which we talk about in lessons a lot. You don't necessarily need spin to stop a ball, but you do need it coming down from a good trajectory. Yeah, so for most amateur golfers, mid-handicap golfers, you're probably going to want, well, you're going to need more landing angle than you're going to get spin, because you're probably not going to generate enough spin, you might not have the speed, so landing angle is going to be one of the things that's going to help you hold the greens. Right. Well, a little bit aggressive. Released on a bit. Not a bad strike. Felt okay. What's love got to do with it? Might go on X Factor next year. Go. Ooh. Have the line. And one of the big reasons why I love doing these videos about kind of budget golf balls and things that don't cost you as much money is exactly that. I love showing you guys that you can play good golf in brackets without breaking the bank, without spending a fortune on £50 a dozen golf balls. We just like playing golf for cheap, Chris, don't we? We do. Times are hard. We're from Yorkshire. Oh, is that... Is it overhanging that? It's overhanging. If you give me 10 seconds. 9. 8. 3. 3. I'll claim that. That's what they do on the TV in America. I want to have this out. Right, this to go one up. There you go, sir. That was straight in the middle, that as well. In the jaws. And so often it does come down to the putter and not necessarily the ball or how much money you've spent on. And that's one of the big things, obviously trying a ball. A lot of the times you have a look at them in the shop, you read the labelling, and a lot of times the labelling says exactly the same as most other balls. Very good putts. That's one up, that's all you need to know. Get in! Between James's getting the golf ball on the golf course to test is probably the best place, because at least you get to get the feel with all the clubs that you're going to use in a round of golf. I think it's important to see as well how a ball reacts out of the rough, how a ball reacts with your putter, how a ball reacts maybe even out of bunkers and around the greens, not just in a simulator, checking spin rates and ball speeds. Exactly, you want to see how it actually reacts out on the golf course, off grass, when you're hitting into a flag, when you land it in certain spots, what does it do? And if you can get something that feels good from your long shots and feels good around the green, you're better off spending £15 there and maybe a little bit more on equipment or lessons, not equipment. And if you can go one up through one, then everyone's a winner. I also worry about golf balls like this, just because it's got the Callaway branding on it, does it get too much respect for what it's due? I mean, we're giving this ball quite a lot of time. We've done 2 videos on it now, albeit you'll only have seen 1. And I've enjoyed using it. You played some really good golf with it last time out, but you struggled with it for feel around the greens. And it's continued. And it is continued, yeah. So, good point. Excellent point. Excellent. Oh, I'll go to mine, you go to yours. You got T-pegs? I've got T-pegs. I'll lend you one for a small fee. I'll let you have the honour, Chris, even though I'm one up. Oh, thanks. Generous. Yeah, nice. And again there, not the ball flight that's too high. No. So one of the things that you obviously get told a lot is that it's going to do exactly what it says on the tin, but it all depends on what kind of swing and what kind of things you put in impact. So absolutely does, right. And one of the big things for me, obviously, when we do talk price and golf balls, generally if you are worried about the price, you're worried about losing balls. So often if you are spending £50 a dozen on Pro V1s, depending where you buy them from, you don't really want to be shedding 3, 4, 5 balls around, do you, Chris? Definitely not. Sure. Same line as you, I think that's all right. Yeah. Sound as a pound. We're fine. So one of the other bits of technology that is on the box for these Callaway Cxr controls is the Hex aerodynamics. Now I remember that from the Hex balls years ago, and they were Callaway's premium ball. Yeah, probably 10 years ago, and I've never really understood it, and they've kept with it though, haven't they? But what does it mean? So that's the dimple shape, isn't it? Dimple shape, but what does it really mean? And obviously they've taken it and no other brand I've got it in finally. I think they've probably patented it, have they? They probably have. Yeah, it has. It's got a little R on there, so that means that no one else can use it, doesn't it? So is that something which makes it worth that kind of £15.99, albeit £20 if it's not in the sale at Sports Direct where I got it from, or Soccer Sports, if you remember that?
Really, is that really adding any value as opposed to having a round import off a Titleist or a
I can't imagine it is, but then there has to be something, and maybe it's just purely marketing. Maybe. Scammers, maybe not. So while we're talking box, it also says that it has a fast ball speed with long distance, a softer feel, and greenside control. I can't help but think that every box I've ever seen of golf with golf balls in have that on.
Yeah, and that's the thing for me, when you're looking for a golf ball, it's very hard without getting them out on the golf course, because all you're reading is the same spiel on every single one.
Which is basically generic marketing, isn't it?
Yeah, goes further, nice around the greens. Well, everyone's going to buy that, but why is that then? Like we say, I know it's supposed to be £21, but why was it only £16?
And they've also redone the packaging since we got them as well, they're blue now.
Yep, to maybe
entice people to think it's another new ball when really it's the same ball, just
like
packaging.
Yourself wearing blue, it could be that.
It could be a different package.
A trend.
Like you said, is this your new USP, by the way, the bucket hat?
Well, I'm waiting for Franklin to deliver me.
It's a lovely hat.
Valderrama.
Throw a like on this video, guys, for Chris's hat.
Quality.
Funnily enough, we're both quite similar as well. I've done you by about 5 yards, maybe 10 yards, but I'm blocked out to the par 5.
And I wouldn't say it's going any shorter than a normal Pro V or Callaway
soft feel.
Chrome Soft.
Yeah, depending what bracket we're putting it in. The cheap bracket. Nice. That sounded really good, actually.
It feels great off the woods and off the ice. That's gone miles as well. Might have gone too far.
And for the money?
For the money, you don't mind. Like I say, people spend a lot of money on golf balls, worried about losing golf balls. They get tense on the tee because they don't want to lose that ball because they know it's £4 for the Pro V or Callaway.
Practically equivalent. A pint of stones, Chris, isn't it?
Well, you could get probably a stones and a third.
And a third, and some crisps, and some port scratchings, right. How far did you have? Did you look? And you see, because of that, I have no problem trying to hook this 3-wood round the corner.
3-wood could get there.
Could it? Oof.
5-iron was not.
Whereas if I've got a £4 golf ball down there, maybe I'm subconsciously a bit more worried about losing it. Is it too much?
No. It's not too much, it's very optimistic, but...
How good is that? Hooking a bit much. Sit.
Played one.
Greenside bunker. That's not bad, that.
It's pretty good.
What about that for a strike as well?
Low again.
Delightful. You seeing that?
You peeled one off the other day.
Oh.
Unbelievable. That's just pure talent, James.
That's raw talent.
You've never lost it.
I never had it.
Well, that's true.
That's true.
So you could never lose it.
Right. Well, your 5-iron's just got to this fairway bunker, Chris.
I don't know my own strength.
No. Good chance to test the cover, though.
Yeah, one of the main things you see with a cheap ball is that the cover just scuffs up straight away. So,
yeah. Especially with these Callaway wedges.
Oh,
the new Jaws.
Bit of rust on them already.
Raw toe.
Beautiful.
Well, I'll kick the camera again.
High toe. Bloody hell, or full toe.
Full toe.
Neither of us were right.
Ingrowing toe.
Tell you what. That's what they asked me when I rung old 111. Have you got any toes hanging off? No, just a nail in my foot. Oh,
not bad. It should release a. Yeah, that's all right. Lovely. Difficult shot that from there.
Yeah, not the easiest.
And interestingly, it has the same number of layers, or pieces, should I say? It's a 3-piece ball as a Pro V1.
Yeah, so it's up there. Like I say, it's not the cheapest ball you're going to find, is it?
Really, what you're generally paying for. So when you look at the box here, guys, it will tell you what the cover's made out of here. So this one says it has a soft ionomer cover. That's a type of plastic. So usually with a Pro V1, or always with a Pro V1, it's not ionomer, it's urethane.
Urethane.
So it's softer and just a bit more premium.
Premium.
Premium, like that hat.
£50 premium.
Right, I'm also testing this ball out of the bunker. I'm going to go lob wedge, funnily enough. I'll take my putter as well. I don't think we'll need it, but...
What, your bread and butter? Why, you're shipping again? Bushes there, I don't think you'll find it in them bushes.
Right.
Oof, perfect timing.
So see, that sat quickly, didn't it?
It did pretty good, that, didn't it?
Wasn't the best strike, but I'm going to take it all day. And for that level of control at that price, I don't know what more you would really want for double the price.
No.
Right, quite a long testing birdie putt for you under the hot sun.
So this is one thing that I struggled with the other day, was getting the feel on the greens.
Yeah, because usually distance control wise with a putter, you're up there, aren't you?
Yeah, but I just felt like because I knew it was softer, I didn't know to give it a bit more. The first few putts I raced past, and then on the last you see that it never got there.
That's a great putt. Oh, that's delightful. Maybe it just takes some getting used to.
It does, yeah. I mean, but that's again where you want to get it out on the course maybe a couple of times and test them out. Hopefully you don't lose them, but you want to get them out on the course a couple of times and start to see, right, can I be consistent with that all around?
Yeah. I'm going to give you that, Christopher, for a par.
Thank you very much.
Is it a par?
Yeah. Yes.
Right.
For birdie and the win.
Birdie and there you go.
Oh, thanks. So have you used the line?
I have used the line, and that's something which I've just moved it there actually.
Well,
that's something which you do get obviously
just for a par
on all balls. That's a birdie. But what we'll say, oh, there's a big spider in there. What we'll say,
that's how I damaged my foot. Nice, daddy long legs.
Oh, because in fairness, on the last video, I've been hinting at it the whole way. You won by 1.
Yeah.
So we'll continue that on. So I'm 1 up.
One
to play. Is that fair? Happy with that?
I'll give you that.
It's not often you play well, so I like to give you a bit of...
It's not like often for you to be fair either in these games. You normally do me somehow. Do me
one though, and 1 under par with a golf ball, and we'll say it again, that cost £15.99 a dozen.
Yeah.
How does it compare? Because you were a big fan of the Schnell. Big fan of the Vice. Yeah. I thought the Costco balls were brilliant for the price. They're probably the best budget ball I've played with. And the little balls are alright as well. Where does it compare for you with those?
I'd say it's right up there, to be fair. I think the feel off the long stuff is definitely for me the best of the bunch. Yep. I'd say just with the putter it takes getting used to, but I don't know why I've took your putter cover, but you can have it back.
Yeah, thank you. I like it with the putter, and I like the alignment aid as well, the Cxr Control kind of alignment there, so...
Yeah, it's right up there.
I'm playing well with it today, and I played well with it the other day, so I suppose it depends how you play when you test it as well.
Yeah, that's true, and that's why you maybe go out there a couple of times with it. If you're playing good and you're playing bad, you can see, right, what's it doing. Even if you're playing bad, how bad are your bad shots? That's the thing.
So we've shown on a couple of holes already that it's okay with long irons. We've hit some decent drives in, and they're all right. I'll tell you what, you're a popular man today.
Dinging.
Keeps going off. What was I going to say? Why is that going?
We've tested it with all the different shots.
Well, one thing we've not tested is that kind of 120, 130 yard shot.
Yeah, a mid-iron shot, see how it reacts. Does it stop pretty quick? And James's favourite hole here at Royal Waterfront.
It is my favourite hole.
The pin's tucked behind the bunker, so if we go at that, how quick is it going to stop? So we'll try and see where the pitch marks are if we hit the green. And we'll see how quick that's stopping. Again, you'd probably see with a Pro V or your premium ball that it's going to stop within, you know, 3 or 4 yards max.
Yeah. Every chance of a hole in one here as well for that pin.
I've never had one.
Shall I get shot tracer on?
Oh yeah.
Should we treat them?
Treat the fans to see my first ever hole in one right here.
Have you not had one?
Well, I had one on a 54-yard hole, but...
So that's it. Oh, we had this before. No, that doesn't count.
I think a lot of the fans agreed that it counts.
Really?
I was in the Charlotte Observer newspaper.
Oh, it's delightful strike.
Gotta go a little.
Yeah, well that's landed where you want it to, so it'd be interesting to see. I think you flag high.
Yeah, see how quick that stops. It came in with plenty of landing angle.
Yeah. I'm going to hit a hard pitching wedge.
Ooh, I went 9.
Did you?
You must have had a big breakfast.
Is a hard pitching wedge enough? I don't go 9, it's this or an 8.
No, I think you can get this. Pure strength and ball striking.
Oh, be the club. Go on! Oh, that's delightful.
Well, that'll be interesting because that'll stop close, I think. It's not a hole in one though. Or a 2.
What a shot! Under the pressure
Under
of Dormy 1, and you'd provide that. Oh, what a day, the Callaway Cxr Control. In fairness, it took me the entire video that we filmed before to get the name right, so, isn't it?
Well, at least you've been revising.
Yeah. Two pretty good shots, really, but not amazingly close.
No, didn't stop as quick as we thought, did they? Even though they came in with a high landing angle, which we said that the ball might produce, they didn't stop as quick as we thought.
No, so if we have a look, I've got about probably 15 to 20 feet. Chris has actually kicked right there, and mine pitched here. So it did pitch on the green. It wasn't necessarily a downslope. We are a little bit downwind, but that's disappointing with a pitching wedge. I feel like a Pro V1 would have probably grabbed a bit more. Yeah. Maybe been a bit closer. Definitely,
I think that would have stopped probably inside probably 10 feet, whereas like you say now you've got what, 15 to 20 feet?
And that's where you're giving yourself more percentage of making it, aren't you?
Correct, yeah.
Never. Oh. Right, 2 for the match, Chris. This for 2 under par with 3 holes. And if we do reviews based on scores, surely then you'd say, well, why don't you use this ball more often?
Yeah, definitely. That's the thing. If you're scoring well with it, there's no reason why not to put it in the bag. And save yourself £35 a dozen.
Yeah, which potentially, if you do lose quite a few balls, there's a lot of...
I thought exactly the same.
It's a 3.
Oh, hey up.
Where did that land?
Front of the green. Watch out at waterfront, you can be hit from any angle.
2 3s with 2 Callaways. Chris, thank you ever so much for your time.
Thank you very much.
So if we're going to round up, Chris, what are your thoughts on the Callaway Cxr Control?
So again, very impressed with it. Off the club face, it feels great. Off your long irons, your mid irons, felt great off the driver and the I didn't hear 3 wood, so that's a lie. But it felt great off the longer stuff. When I got around the greens, I didn't feel like I had as much control. We didn't hit many chips today, but the other day we had a couple of chips and didn't feel fantastic. But putter was where I struggled. It was a little bit too soft for me. Yeah. I struggled to then, I was either trying to hit it a little bit harder, which then I went a little bit further past than I'd want, or like the first hole today I'd leave it short, so I was a little bit indecisive. And
for me, you know, for the price, I'm quite happy with it. I do think, just over there, lad.
Just near the reeds.
Perfect, thank you. And for me, I do think that potentially it has cost me on this last hole, because if I maybe would have made 2, if I would have needed to make 2 in the match, I could maybe be blaming that, but clutching at hairs maybe.
Yeah, but I think for the value for money, obviously what you're going to pay if you're paying £15, so even if you're paying £20 a dozen, you're saving £20 on a Callaway, you're probably saving £30 on a Pro V, and it's going to do a good job.
And in fairness, it's just given me a free pint of stones.
At the Mecca of golf.
Guys, thank you so much for watching. Really hope you have enjoyed it. If you have, smash that subscribe button below. That was the Callaway Cxr Control. Let us know if you've played it, let us know if you've bought one or a couple. And apart from that, I look forward to seeing you at the same time tomorrow.